Hey guys, welcome to the terrible lighting of my car because, well, we're running a little bit hectic tonight. So, Taylor, what are we doing?
We're going to go see The Greatest Showman!
We're approaching quickly with our small little fan base year anniversary, and we figured we're going to do a movie review in honor of our first video because we did a movie review of Split.
Yeah, which was a good movie, and this is supposed to be a good movie too, so I have high expectations.
Yeah.
And Hugh Jackman is in it.
Hugh Jackman?
No. We'll go now.
Movie. Oh, and our theater recently got renovated, and it's really awesome, and she hasn't been there yet.
Oh, I'm excited! And I want
Apparently she
popcorn.
didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor.
It's McDonald's!
That's where you go to get stomach death.
Stomach death at McDonald's.
Oh, look, it has an arc out. They're not even loving it.
They're only half loving it.
Stop
Company?
shaking the...
Ah!
Great clips. They're not actually that great.
Okay.
How does one flash themselves?
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Hugh Jackman depicted as buff in any of the movies, really.
Wolverine.
Oh my god, that was him! I always think of him. I always think of him from musicals.
You just made me have like a nerd aneurysm. You made it.
Movie time! I want popcorn.
Thanks for joining us on the weird car ride.
Well, bye.
She says bye. We're going to watch a movie now.
Oliver.
But Oliver is just the butt. He needs to get out. Move. What up?
You're glaringly white. That was a great face,
How white
Oliver.
am I now?
You're still so white. It's
I'm
like
white.
the light. I don't know. It just seems so white. You just.
But I am white.
You look like a sheet of paper. Oliver.
It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm just going to be blindingly white and everyone's going to deal with it. Here's my pasty self.
Is it good enough?
What's up? So, we are back in our basement now with better quality lighting, except I'm blindingly white apparently, and we're not going to figure that out. But we are here to review The Greatest Showman in honor of our first vlog, which reviewed Split. So without further ado, let the reviewing commence.
Jack.
Shut up.
Jack, that's so loud.
Shut up! So bear with us, our dehumidifier was on, I'm sorry.
Struggle buses.
Breakdown. Plot. Characters. Songs. Miscellaneous. Overall rating. Plot. The beginning of the movie is a little cliche. It's a little happy, everything happens instantly because we want it to happen. But I will say towards like, not even like the second half, I would say like the later 3/4 of the movie, it actually has some elements in it that were like new and original, and I actually enjoyed the plot and wanted to know what was happening next. I wish the movie had been either longer or certain things done in a way to fit the shorter time. It's in no means like a bad plot, but they rush things. Things are very rushed. Characters kind of like pop in and you're supposed to like know them instantly even though there's not a lot of character background. I still loved all of them. I think they're all unique in their own way and memorable, but the movie really forces you to kind of figure that out for yourself.
I would 100% agree with that. It's just like, it's the beginning of every story mashed into one. You've got the kid's love story mashed, and then you've got the father dead mashed, and then on top of that you got the homeless kid who gets an apple from some crazy I thought she was gonna end up in the circus, just saying, because she was deformed and she never ended up in the circus. So
was that
anyway,
just inspiration?
but that was all mashed in. Other than that though, I think that the plot was really interesting and good. I think that there were some predictable aspects and some unpredictable aspects. And I think that I would have liked to have seen a larger touch on the controversy because, you know, people are upset obviously. But like, unless you really take the time to look at the like signs and the details, nobody ever really says exactly what they're upset about. And by the way, okay, if racial things are a problem, and black people are not supposed to be on trapeze, and to be performing in the show, where did they learn that? Does anyone else have that plot hole?
Are you good with that?
Yeah, that's about it, yeah.
Characters. Characters are kind of rushed. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know Anne's brother was her brother until, like, the end of the movie.
What?
Let me ask you a question. Did he ever speak a line? I don't like that they try to make you care for this character. I don't even remember his name. I liked the character, he seemed okay, but I wish they would have done more with him so we could have actually gotten to know him.
I have to disagree because I like the idea that he's like the big silent and deadly, like, big brother. Like, I like that. Like, I don't know, if you get in my face and you're mean to me right to my face, I'm just gonna yell back at you and be mean. But if you sit there silently and you intimidate me, like, I'm scared.
The thing this movie has done that no other movies, I think, have, well, not many movies have done for me, is that you're, like, instantly connected to every single character. Like, I don't know how you felt, but I genuinely cared for the fate of every single person in this movie and fell in love with who they were. The relationship between Philip and Anne, like, that was good.
I will say, I'm surprised because whenever I see a past or present Disney star in a movie, I think, oh god, here we go again. And especially Zac Efron. I'm not gonna lie, don't hate on me too much, but like, I can't get High School Musical out of my head every time I see him. So like, I was like, oh god, it's a musical.
But Taylor.
Oh, but it was really, really good. Huh.
We're all in this together. The main character, Barnum, I have a little bit of an issue with his arc. Because while I get it, I didn't like that he went from caring for his family, caring for these people, and while he was kind of using them to benefit himself, you could tell he cared, to, oh no, I just want money, I want fame, I want this girl to give me all the money and all the shows and everything I can ever have and leave everyone else behind. Like, there wasn't enough transition for me to, like, believe that he would do that, like, do something that evil. Can we just for a second mention the bearded lady's voice?
Ha! She's great! Yes!
Yes to you. You keep doing what you're doing, because that was amazing.
And she could totally pull off a beard. Like, I was used to it by the end of the movie. Like,
Just keep the beard.
yeah,
We're all good
go
with that.
ahead. Yeah.
Everyone's good. All the actors are great. Like, there was not a single performance that I was like, that's a little weak. Like, they were all, like, phenomenal, fully committed. Like, props to all of them. They all deserve Oscars.
We didn't understand it first, but we do now.
Songs.
As far as the music goes, I think that I went into this thinking, okay, Hugh Jackman, Les Mis. Okay, so Les Mis is like classical styled, the belting, his voice is very raw. So I'm not used to hearing this other style that he sings for this. But also, I also went in, and I couldn't help it. Like, I was really trying not to compare him, but I really was thinking of La La Land when we went in, because the last musical I've seen on the screen was La La Land, and honestly, I thought it was phenomenal. This took it to like a total like modern level, and I don't know that I disliked it necessarily, but I don't think that it's a track that I want to listen to repeatedly. I think that the thing that got me the most was the opera singer, because even though they brought it to like modern times, I did expect for her to still have like more of an opera sound. She still had like a little bit of a vibrato, but I will say it was really off-putting for me when she got up, and it was totally like something you hear on the radio.
But listen, I'm kind of being a dork about this movie and musicals in general, because honestly I would download that track or buy that and listen to it on repeat, because I like that. Like, I got a considerable amount of goosebump moments.
Yeah.
And I think it was a mix of visuals and just like general uplifting, inspirational lyrics behind the songs themselves that kind of allowed me to look past the more generic modern type that they were going for, which also kind of makes me be okay with it, because I think that's what their goal was. I don't think they were trying to be classical or new. I think they were trying to create something that everyone would like and everyone would enjoy and remember and be singing for the next month. Miscellaneous. The cinematography on the movie, I love the cinematography. Like, some of it was a little, you know, like, ultra feel-good, but I mean, between the colors and the shots and, like, the whole dance numbers, the one I really liked was when his wife Charity sang that one song and she danced with him through the windows, and then he, like, disappeared at the end through the blinds. Like, it's stuff like that I was like, yeah, that's good. And then something I think that made me enjoy the movie the most is that you could just tell that the cast is happy to be doing what they're doing. Like, they're all, in every single scene, selling it, like, thoroughly seem like just a group of friends having fun, singing their hearts out and dancing, and it's like, it kind of makes you, like, want to be there. Like, there were certain parts of the movie where it was like, I wish I could do that and be there with them, that looks fun. You feel really good watching the movie, you walk out happy. I mean, there's parts, you know, where Taylor bawled her eyes out and you're gonna do that, but that's part of a good movie experience, and I don't know, I really enjoyed that aspect of it, of just, like, being able to relate and feel familiar with the actors and the characters they played.
I think that I just really like the style of filming that's becoming popular right now. You'll notice it whenever, like, the, like, most interesting song comes on, or the most, like, you know, like, the part of the movie that's really supposed to stand out to you, like the shows, like, those are where the moments are, like, lighted this off lighting and have these pops of color. Like, her hair, Anne's hair, being bright pink, has everything to do with that kind of cinematography. Like, it has very little to do with her needing to have pink hair. You know what I mean? She could do trapeze without pink hair. But the way that it pops on the screen made it really come to life and made her really come to life. I just really love that the movie has, like, so it like wears many hats. It is full of so many different meanings and things that you should learn. I mean, you've got Charity. She comes from everything and wants nothing except love and, like, family and happiness, and that's just, like, a really strong message, because, like, why would someone who always had everything want something less? And they bring that right back with Philip and Anne.
Overall, Taylor, out of 10 DQ points,
all right,
what do you rate it?
I'm gonna give it an 8.5, just because I still have so many issues with the music choices. But in the end, you're right. I have them stuck in my head, and I'm probably gonna listen to them and sing them for another week. So, but so a couple tiny points off for that and for the rushed plot. But for the most part, I love it.
I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. It is flawed. It's rushed. It has some character development problems, and again, the songs are maybe not up to par with certain other movies. But it's one of those movies that, while the critics, I mean, I've done a little research, and the critics, you know, they've panned it a little bit. It's not doing well with critics, but audiences have loved it. Like, it's one of those movies where if you're gonna put it up to really high standards and, like, critical levels and, like, you know, Oscar nominations, it's not that type of movie. It's not the movie that's gonna be groundbreaking or anything, but it's a movie that you're going to have fun watching. And you're gonna want to watch it again, and you're gonna want to tell your friends about it, and you're gonna want to sing the songs. Like, if you're having a bad day, go watch the movie. Like, it's gonna make you feel better.
I would say, regardless of what you think or what we think, you should go check it out for yourself.
Go see The Greatest Showman. Let us know what you think. If you're watching this on the Cardinal, if you would very kindly go over to YouTube, you can join the group of people who I'm now going to address. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what movies you'd like us to review next. We have a slew of things coming at you guys soon, and that is not a false promise, because usually we don't make these promises in videos.
It's in my planner.
They go away. We do have a lot of content coming at you guys. As always, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Oliver wants you to go watch The Greatest Showman.
This is the greatest show.
Oliver is a close friend of Hugh Jackman.
So we love you
You
guys.
smell bad. Get off.
Goodbye.
Bye. Ah. Ew. Why are you staticky?
He's a rug.
Ew.
Tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the colored lights?
I've been listening to this album on repeat for the past week and a half. Send help.